Sorry, I think my brain is leaking into my spinal cord. Why are you trying to hand that to us?
You're gonna need it to pack his lunch. Here. That's not our job. Well, I'm busy with work. I don't have time. Here. I bought it all for you, brought it here. What else is there to do? Literally just throw it in his lunchbox in the morning when he gets here.
Wow, you're right. It is so simple. It takes virtually no time at all.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it sounds like it should be no problem for you then. Do you need help getting all that back out to the car?
You all are useless.
So seriously, you see 3 or 4 chins?
Yeah.
Give it to me straight. Do I have a double chin?
Double? I wouldn't say you have a double chin. Triple or quadruple at minimum.
Okay, rude.
You asked. Morning. Miss Smith, what you got there? I stopped by Costco this morning and grabbed a few things for you guys. I grabbed some Uncrustables, Oreos, Sun Chips, and juice boxes.
Miss Smith!
That's so crazy because we were just talking about how we were running low on snacks for the kids. That's so thoughtful.
What a generous donation. They're gonna love this.
Oh, no. This is just for Jimmy. For Jimmy's lunches each day. Here.
I'm sorry, I think my brain is leaking into my spinal cord. Why are you trying to hand that to us?
You're gonna need it to pack his lunch. Here. That's not our job. Well, I'm busy with work. I don't have time. Here. I bought it all for you, brought it here. What else is there to do? Literally just throw it in his lunchbox in the morning when he gets here.
Wow, you're right. It is so simple. It takes virtually no time at all.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it sounds like it should be no problem for you then. Do you need help getting all that back out to the car?
You all are useless.
So seriously, you see 3 or 4 chins?
Yeah. If you've ever been in a classroom, have you ever had anything crazy happen outside at recess? Today's teachers have, and I promise you, you won't believe some of these stories. There just so happened to be a nudist colony a mile down the road. Was not expecting this story. We had our first graders outside for recess. We saw a group of kids gathering by the fence facing the highway. Another teacher and I went over there and were flabbergasted. There was an old man riding his bicycle naked. We quickly blew the whistle and got the kids inside. It was crazy. I think saying it was crazy is a little bit of an understatement. A kindergarten girl dug a hole behind a tree and pooped in it. Short, sweet, to the point. High school, summer school. When I was teaching summer school back in the early 2000s, the kids would have a 10-minute break every hour and 15 minutes. It was only from 8 to 12, so there were 2 of them. One of the kids drove every day, so he had his own car. During the break, he let one of the other students who didn't drive or have a driver's license have the keys to his car and let her drive his car in the parking lot. No, she didn't know how to drive and drove all over, and I'm just thankful she didn't hit anything or anybody. So I suspended both kids and said they couldn't come back unless with a parent. The mom of the girl was told that it didn't happen because no adult saw it happen, and her daughter told her she didn't do it. Well, in that case, there were multiple witnesses and an adult aide that witnessed it. The father of the boy whose car it was came in and we had a discussion about how he cannot drive to summer school for the next 2 weeks and needed to be brought to school or walk. Father agreed with me. So the boy was able to come in and finish summer school, and the girl was suspended and not allowed back. There you go. I had a 5th grade student who ignored all playground rules. He would swing sideways and crash into other kids on the swings. So after multiple verbal warnings, I removed him from the swings. He likewise showed disregard for his safety or that of his classmates on the monkey bars and on the tall slide. I then removed him from those activities and had him come and stand next to me for the remainder of recess. I turned for a minute to answer the question of a colleague, only to turn back to see him standing on top of the chin-up bar. Before I could speak to him, he was on the ground. He ended up with a concussion, diagnosed at the local ER a couple of hours later. Not one of the 4 emergency contact numbers reached anyone to come and get him. Eventually, his grandfather was able to come get him, but took him home and told him he was fine. Once he was able to return to classes, he did much better on the playground. Well, that's a lesson learned for sure. I walked over to a kindergartner who was digging into the dirt ground, asked what they were doing. The reply was, "I'm trying to find Bloody Mary so she won't get me first." Miss Davis, good morning.
Wait! you?
Fine. Should I not be? Well, no, you're entitled to feel exactly how you feel.
Speaking of feelings, how do you feel about our new bulletin board?
How do I feel about it? I feel like it's fine.
Fine.
I mean, it's not up to my standard, but it's fine.
Oh, is that right? Well, then how would you have done it?
The blue is a little dark. It's hard to read without my glasses on.
Oh, well, that's actually constructive. Thank you.
Sure. Am I free to leave now? You are, yes.
But, do you, notice any weird smells in here?
I'm not the person to ask. I have anosmia.
You have what?
Anosmia. I don't have my full sense of smell. Head injury when I was very little.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that.
No biggie. Anything else you'd like my opinion on before I head out?
That should do it.
Oh, let Natalie know her father will be picking her up today at dismissal. Will do.
Well, it's not her.
Let's just let it go. You know, probably a parent having a bad day or a kid playing a prank on us. Let's just let it go. Can we let it go?
Fine, sure, yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
I am gonna go change that bulletin board, though. She was right. For once.
Okay, everybody, line up for recess, please. Miss Lowther, can I be the door holder today? Honey, go get your jacket on, please, and then we can talk about who's holding the door. I didn't wear a jacket. You didn't wear a jacket. It's the end of December and it's 24 degrees outside. Why didn't you wear a jacket? My mom said I didn't have to. Okay, well, you can't go outside for recess without a jacket on. Not in these conditions. What? This isn't a punishment. You aren't in trouble. Okay, I just care about you and I don't want you to freeze out there. I won't freeze, I promise. You will. You'll turn into a huge Susie icicle and then we'll have to bring in a giant hairdryer to defrost you. I won't. I'll be fine. No, honey. You can stay inside with Miss Bunker today and have indoor recess, okay? I don't want to be in here. All my friends are going to be outside. I know, that stinks. But it's just for today. You guys can make a craft, or maybe if she's feeling up to it, she'll let you watch some YouTube videos. Okay. I'll go let her know that you're staying in here today. Okay? Bring your jacket tomorrow, sweet girl. Okay. Can you idiots tell me why my daughter wasn't allowed outside for recess today? Idiots? Do you see any idiots in here, Miss Bunker?
Just one. And she just walked in looking like Fozzie Bear.
Oh, real funny. Well, Susie had indoor recess today because she didn't wear a jacket to school. I know. I send her to school with a jacket when I think she needs one. It was 24 degrees outside today with a wind chill of 14. What about that made you think she didn't need one?
She would have turned into a Susie-sickle.
Oh, please. Dramatic much? You keeping her inside today sent her a very clear message, which was that her mother is a failure. You did that on purpose. Our students' safety and well-being is our #1 priority. That's the only message we were trying to send. Yeah, right. You want to make her hate me.
Oh, Miss Smith, you're doing that all on your own.
Zip it, bug eyes. If you two think you have the right to tell my kids when they're dressed inappropriately for recess, think again. I know my kids best, and I will tell them when they can go outside for recess and when they can't. Okay, sounds good. Miss Smith, why don't you take your jacket off and go sit out on the playground for a half hour? Why would I do that? To see what it would have felt like for your daughter today? Oh, no, I've got to...
Take it off, lady! Put it there! Now head outside to recess and don't even think about coming in early.
I'm already cold.
Too bad, so sad, you blockhead. Go freeze your nips off and adjust that attitude.
I've got errands to run.
Not anymore. Now go on and get!
You're the best. Last day of school, we had the building to ourselves, so we spent most of the day outside on the playground. We were all sitting there talking, and the kids were playing and having a great time and enjoying the weather. We all noticed something out of the corner of our eye and see one of our students running across the playground with no clothes on. We're all chasing him and trying not to laugh, but we were all practically falling down. We were laughing so hard. The student was too. Let's just say I was so glad there were no other students in the building besides us. So many questions about that one. A little girl pooped outside and I had to pick it up like she was a dog. Last one. This one takes the cake. One morning, another teacher and I took a small group of students out for recess. We saw branches stabbed into the ground in the shape of a big circle in the field connected to our playground. The kids were talking about it and kept coming up to us asking what it was and why it was there. We were just as clueless as they were, until one of the girls came up and said, "I know what it is. I helped make it last night." Say what? Apparently, she and her older sister and